Island, we're here all week. I'm on the front porch. All the people are on the back porch, so sitting on the front porch. Pretty good view, a little sunset going on in the background. And it's Edisto, not Edisto or Edisto. It's like Ed, a person's name, Ed, is, and toe. So Edisto is how you pronounce that's the actual pronouncing of it. And of course I am smoking some Edisto, low country. Smoking in a K-Woody and enjoying the steamy weather. It's supposed to get cooler tomorrow, be in the 80s, mid 80s. It's still upper 80s right now. It's very, very humid. So, but we're here on the island and having a good time. I'm actually on, I'm just Chris's live. He's supposed to, I was going to do it after him, but I wanted to kind of get the sunset in. But hey, Chris, coming at you, buddy. Still got you on the live. I'm not seeing any comments yet, so let's see. I might have something going on here. Let's see. Live chat. Here we go. All messages are visible. Somebody. Oh, Briar Blues. Hey, Mike. How you doing, brother? Now, Chris just left his live, so if all you guys that were watching Chris, welcome in. I wanted to get it on. Sorry to butt in front of you there, Chris, and wanted to get the sunset in before it gets too dark to see my beautiful bald head. And we got here yesterday, and we had another round of storms. I've got some videos coming out later this week. No, Mike, I told Chris I was going on at 9. And Phil messaged me and he said, you know, Chris goes on at 8. And I said, well, I'll wait till after Chris. I'll just do an after party. So Chris just left. Hey, Steve, Miss Kathy, how you doing? Hey, Todd, welcome in. Trying to get a little light going on. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to go. Hey, Patrick. And there's no rules around here, man. We have no rules. Uh-oh, Todd. You have to let me know what's going on, buddy. I'm going to go turn the porch light on. Well, let's watch the sunset. After the sun goes down and you can't see my beautiful face anymore, then we'll turn the porch lights on. So, hey, Everett. Good to see you, brother. Told everybody I'm on Edisto Island for a week's vacation. And smoking some Edisto from Cornell and Dill. Pretty good Virginia blend if you like Virginias. Good Virginia blend. And I've been saving it for this time. Well, you're getting close, Todd. At least you got something going on. At least. No haunted bookshop. Everett, come on, man. Oh, Joe Krantz, that's a suitable replacement. For those of you just in, smoking my K-Woody. We're supposed to have better weather tomorrow, so it feels like it's 110% humidity and about 90 degrees right now. Really good weather for mosquitoes, if you know what I mean. So I cracked the tan Edisto earlier. I tried to light it. It's a little moist, not a lot of drying time that I put on it. very typical Virginia. The usual grassy hay notes. Um, yeah, Everett, the K Woodies, man. This is one I carry with me when I go out of town all the time. I definitely, this is a weekly smoker for me. I'm, I want to get more of the K Woodies. I want some of the, the nicer ones. Um, but this one right here as Mike from Briar Blue says, it's a smoking machine, and it is a great Virginia smoker. It's not your grandfather's K Woody. No, not at all. And I'm telling you, you're exactly right, Mike. They're beautiful pipes. Um, the stem on this one, you can kind of see it here in real, like got a yellow um, acrylic stem on this thing. No stinger. Great fit. I know you're not supposed to do this when it's lit, but I'm breaking the rules. It's my pipe. I can break the rules. But beautiful fit, beautiful pipe. There's a good silhouette of it. It's just a classic bent billiard. It's beautiful. Hey, Dan. Welcome in, brother. Well, this will not be my last K Woody, that's for sure. Um, you can't beat the price. Um, I don't know when Mike's going to get more in. He may still have some. I hadn't been on the website in a good while, so I'm not sure. But yeah, Michael hook you up with a K Woody, that's for sure. There we go. Let's do that. Yeah. Yep, Mike was gracious, and he wouldn't let me. For some reason, he sent this for me. I didn't pay anything for this one. That's the best pipe. It's when you get that little gift for free. So, thanks, Mike from Briar Blues. One of my favorite pipes. But you guys, I'm definitely, you know, once the summer's over and I get back into mine pipes, I think I'm going to get at least two more. I want a Zekian pipe. But Briar Blues has got everything you need. If you haven't signed up to be an insider, got to do it, brothers. Hey, Derek, man, I enjoyed your video today. That was pretty cool. Oh man, got a Pipe Week coupon coming on. Matthew, how you doing, brother? Welcome in. Yep, you got coupons, you got, all kind of little codes you can get for these K Woodies. Got a little hitchhiker on my camera here. There you go, go away, bug. I sent you a comment, Derek. I was like, Derek, man, don't tell people how good this tobacco is, man. It's hard to get as it is. You're supposed to hate it. I didn't give you the insight on that. But yeah, it's good. Everybody knows Wessex Red Flake is good. It's there's no hiding it. No hiding that it's a good tobacco, and But Derek had to go and just make it, even more hard to get. So good job, buddy. And you don't have to send me anything, really. Don't feel like you have to. I know when people send me stuff, you feel like you have to. You really don't. You really don't. It's just your friendship's enough for me, brother. So. Yeah, it has I think they say it's coriander and rose oil, but I don't get any of that. I mean, coriander, if for those that don't know, the same thing as we call it cilantro. I don't get maybe some little bit of citrus, but I don't know. I don't get any of that. It's definitely when I think of when I hear something that's got rose in it, I think Lakeland blends, and I don't get any kind of a flowery. I just get red Virginia, like a good sweet red Virginia is what I get from it. You know, and hopefully the rose oil, and the coriander will scare people off, and they won't try it. So there you go. Yeah, this Edisto is a little damp, and it's damp out here, so I'm gonna be lighting a lot. Well, Dan, I like cilantro, and they say that you either like it or you don't. My wife does not like cilantro, and it tastes like she said it tastes like laundry socks to her, like soapy socks. So now you have to search it out. You can get a little bit of fruitiness in that topping. I get fruitiness, but I can't find the rose. Maybe a little bit. I would find more rose than I did coriander. Yep, Matthew, that's exactly right. That's what I get, like graham cracker. Perfect, perfect, perfect description for me. I love cilantro too. I eat my favorite taco is a street taco, and it's basically it's called uh, al carbon, I believe, al carbon, but it's basically grilled steak, chopped up real fine, with cilantro and onions on it, and that's it. And a corn tortilla, soft tortilla. That's what I love. I love cilantro. I eat it, and some lime. Cilantro, onions, and lime. That's it. No cheese, nothing. Just that is perfect. Yep. But my wife, she can't stand it. She hates cilantro. She don't even like it when I chop it up. She's like, God. Hey, Hunter. If I didn't say hey to you earlier, I saw somebody speak to you. I didn't mean not to speak to you. Hope it's cooler for you in Texas than it is here. I know that's not the case, though. We have on the front porch of this house faces the beach. I'm facing the sound. We have a sound like a swampy area behind us, and the breeze is on the front. Yep. Well, Dan, it sounds like you're kind of on the fence. I've never heard a person on the fence with cilantro. It's either you love it or hate it. So maybe you're the first one. We had rain. We had a big storm in Charlotte Thursday. I didn't get to do my live because our power didn't come on until after 9:30. And then, of course, that frontal system made it down here last night. And I guess it was about 9 o'clock last night. We had all the thunder, wind and rain, and pretty dramatic stuff down here. But today, it's just muggy and hot. But it's supposed to be about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow. That'll be great. Dan's a hybrid on cilantro. Yeah, you're the first one I've ever. I mean, it's either you love it or you hate it. There's no really tolerating it. But you're the first one I've met. I just wish, Derek Zippo, I just wish it was a dry heat because it's the humidity for me. You sweat and it just stays on you. You're sticky. Ah, Patrick, you got to rub it in here and there, brother. Oh, man. It's about 68 inside, which inside is looking mighty fine right now. But of course, being a rental place, we're not gonna smoke inside. I'm sure they wouldn't be happy about that. We've got some partiers next door. They're just now getting into it. They'll get a little louder here in a little bit. They're just at the laughing phase right now. And this is the louding laughing phase right now. Yeah, I saw when I was on Chris's live earlier. Hey, Kevin, welcome in, brother. I was on Chris's live earlier, and he said they were having some storms up there. He said it's been really wet. I don't know how far you are from Chris, but looks like all that weather that y'all get eventually makes it down to us anyway. Now, I haven't seen Phil on here. There's Kevin in, but got a little surprise. Kevin's going to be 29 here in a couple of days. Y'all don't know. Wish Kevin a happy birthday. Got a little surprise for him coming out. A little collaboration with Phil Rivera. So that's going to be checking out Kevin's channel. But anyway, yeah, last year Kevin did a video. I sent him a couple pipes last year on it, and it arrived on his birthday. So I didn't know that. It was just luck. And he said, you know, just unbeknownst to the person that sent this to me, it was on my birthday. So now I know when Kevin's birthday is. So Kevin, beware. There's Mr. Rivera. And so I actually spilled the beans to Kevin, and I don't think Kevin got it when I was showing him all the pictures. I was talking with Phil, and I was showing him pictures between Phil and Kevin's like, man, I'm jealous. And I'm like, why are you jealous? That's your freaking pipe, dude. And he's like, what? I was like, I've already told you. It's your pipe. So anyway, thanks, Phil, for doing all the work you did for me on Kevin's pipes. Looking great. We'll keep it a little hidden. I'll let Kevin do a little video on that, on his pipe stories. But Kevin's a good friend. I appreciate him being there, and anytime he's been there when I need it, when I'm down, I call Kevin, and he'll say, hey man, you need to call me. And he's a good friend, and I don't have a lot of those good friends around. I'm just a weird person because I smoke a pipe, and I like to do old man stuff and things that you guys like to do. But I appreciate all y'all's friendship. But again, you know, Derek, all you guys I send stuff to, don't feel like you have to send me anything. I don't do that for that. I like to, I don't know. I like to do stuff like that. So I appreciate all y'all just showing up on my lives and everything. I appreciate Phil talking to me as well. Glad Phil's feeling better. We've been praying for Phil. I've been keeping up with him. I finally got him to take some ibuprofen. He's been taking that Tylenol crap for his back. I said, man, you got to get you some ibuprofen. So now he's back. He's on the turning wheel and the lathe, and he is putting some stain on the pipes now. That's great. So I look forward to one day that we all can just get together and smoke a pipe in person. But it's because you use horse paste, Phil. Those are used to castrate horses, Phil. Oh. You know, what it was, when I did my video about I got bit and Phil sent his little thing where he got up on the lathe, that it was Phil laying on the lathe that when his back went out. So it was really my fault. So I felt responsible for that. So You know, I kept checking up on you, buddy. Well, you guys get on there. Phil will make you a super awesome pipe. They're my best smokers, and I got him. I got 3 pipes from Phil, and I smoke them every week. I mean, they're in my rotation. I haven't been smoking my Castellos much. I've got Phil Rivara pipes. I got 3 of those. I got London Common Simon pipe. You guys, if you don't have one, support Phil. He won't do you wrong, and you will not regret it. You know, Phil, they make this shampoo that's for horses, but it makes your hair grow. And my daughters use it because it makes their hair grow quicker. They say it does. It's for horse manes and things. Well, I tried that like 3 weeks ago, and you know, there's nothing going on up here. I don't think it works, but you might want to try some of that instead of that horse castrator. Now, I know you don't need much more hair, Phil, but it doesn't do work on the hair, but it may help you out. Seriously, you just alternate 4 hours, you know, ibuprofen with acetaminophen. Yep, big white bottle. That's right. That's the one. Both my daughters use it. They swear it makes their hair grow. But you alter 4 hours with ibuprofen with acetaminophen every 4 hours, back and forth. It's the best way. Patrick, how many? You already got some, don't you? Go ahead and rub it in, Derek. Oh, you said when you had long hair. Okay, I'll forgive you for that one. Crisco and oatmeal. Hey, I've used oatmeal a couple times when I've had poison ivy. It works in the bathtub. Yep. Okay, well, Patrick, you need to get on the ball and get you some Phil Rivara pipes. I'm just telling you, buddy. Hair is overrated. Okay, Hunter? It's very overrated. I've been without hair for 20 years, and I ain't missed a bit of it. You know, they sell, I'm on the, what is that? Dollar Pipe Club. Dollar Shave Club, where I pay like $3 for a month for razors and or blades and things. But they have this thing they called no, you trust me, bald's beautiful, man. But they have this stuff called shave butter, and I bought some one time, and it was good. I mean, but I figured it out. You can go to CVS and get you some cheap conditioner, and it's the same stuff as shave butter. It's just as slick. It works good. I only have to shave under the chin. I only have to shave like right here. I do shave the side, but I can't grow a beard. I tried earlier, and it just looked like I was a pubescent teenager if I try to grow a beard. Oh yeah, I'm the same way, Phil. I've got like a drawer full of razors from Dollar Shave Club because, you know, I don't have to shave all that often. I'll never be out of razors. I could stop now and probably never have to buy another razor blade. The only problem is my daughter, and I've got 3 razors, and because I got one for my wife and my daughter because they kept using mine because it's really good stuff. And now they lose theirs. Where do they go? They come and get mine. And I fuss at them all the time. It's touching my razor. my wife told me, see, you know, it's funny. You see all these bald men. All bald men have facial hair or a goatee or a small beard right here. It's just funny that they can't grow hair here, so I guess they want to grow hair here to make up for it. Yeah, I'm 1/16 Native American Cherokee. Um, my grandmother, great grandmother, was full-blooded Cherokee, and I have Cherokee and Irish on my mother's side. Maternal side, paternal side, I have more Cherokee. But I guess that's what I contribute to not being able to grow facial hair. And both my grandfathers were bald, so I knew early on I'm gonna be bald. So I'm glad I don't have any hair in me. That's exactly right. If I could turn back time, yeah, Todd, you could. I could make me a toupee and all kind of stuff. Uh, Todd's like oh, I can't think of the character's name right now, but the dude off of Harry Potter, the bearded guy. That's what Todd's like, that dude. Hagrid, or Hagrid, I think that's his name. Do you believe in love after love? Life after love? Oh, yeah. I know the one from Tim McGraw. I know there's another version out there, but Cherokee People's a good song. Hagrid. There you go, Zippo. I thought it was something. Yep. That's Todd. He reminds me of Hagrid. Oh, man, it is so muggy out here. I don't know that that song is really popular with the Cherokee people, but you know. So we went to on the island. There's not a lot to do. There's like a couple of restaurants, and there's we call it a seafood market, but where they bring the shrimp and the fish in all off the boat. And we went up there today to see what they had, and they're having they're Monday they're bringing in some wahoo, and wahoo is kind of like it's in the mackerel family. Very good. Makes good fish tacos. You got the wahoo and kingfish, or yeah, I think it's called kingfish. But he said they would have some Monday right off the boat. They've got grouper, snapper, black sea bass. Yeah, the wahoo's, I think, it's the biggest of the mackerels. Spanish mackerel's good. I've caught a bunch of Spanish mackerel, but you know, I went on a charter fishing trip 4 or 5 years ago, and we caught king mackerel, and the wahoo's just a bigger version of king mackerel, and we call them kingfish here. But we grilled them over an open grill with Italian dressing, and oh man, that's some good stuff. So we're going to go back and get some of those. I like kippers too. I have a lot of kipper snacks. I like kippers. I like, sardines. Any kind of fish I eat. I mainly eat seafood anyway, but Scallops are coming in. He said he'd have scallops Monday. Um, and then we've got a bunch of crab legs we bought. And we're going to get shrimp, but I'm not getting shrimp till the day that we're going to cook it because we want it fresh off the boat. So we're going to have a big seafood. Yeah, we're going to blacken the sea bass. Actually, I'm going to blacken the sea bass and make a Meunier sauce. A Meunier sauce is basically butter and parsley and garlic and, you know, white wine. It's French, but it's so good on it. Sea bass is, you know, one of my favorites as far as, you know, fish from three. They're in the grouper family, but they're succulent, so tender. But I do love to blacken those. Oh, definitely scallions as well. That goes on last because I don't want to burn the scallions or wilt them. I sprinkle that on top. But I'll be doing that. We'll be doing that Monday. We got some tuna steaks, ahi tuna steaks. I bought that in Charlotte and brought it down, frozen. And so we're going to make some tuna tartare. We have crab legs, shrimp, sea bass, wahoo, scallops. So we've got 13 people we're going to be feeding, so it's going to be a pretty good time. And the high tide tonight is at 12:09, so we're going to be fishing about 1 o'clock tonight. Try to be catching some whiting. And we'll use the whiting and we'll make fish tacos out of the whiting at the end of the week. And I did bring 2 catfish that I caught at the lake house, froze those, cleaned them, froze those, and brought those down for fish tacos. No, Phil, I haven't done it yet. I haven't got to Christian yet. We've haven't had time just to get down there. But it's definitely on our radar. I will let you know as soon as we do it. I keep keeping up with him and texting him, letting him know. And but I would definitely like, you know, whiting. Yep, it's whiting. If you ever come down here to Myrtle Beach, which we're not in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is about 30 miles north. Well, Charleston's about 15 miles north of us. Charleston, South Carolina. So Myrtle Beach is probably 80 miles north of us. But you always hear about Calabash or seafood buffets, and they have the fish. It's either flounder or whiting. And thanks, Phil, man. I appreciate that. Definitely. I will let you know. I definitely will. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you, dude. But whiting is a good fish, too. And they're so easy to catch. We're going to catch some tonight off of some shrimp. We got some raw shrimp. Throw it out there and wait for a little tug, and you just reel it in. They just hook themselves. Yeah, we've caught flounder out here before. I'll show a video. We've got some jetties every, I'd say, 50 yards on the beach side. It keeps the erosion down. And the flounders, if I can catch some, I've got a cast net. If I can catch some little herring, I'm gonna drop those, or mud minnows and things like that. I'll go on those rocks and try to get a flounder. But I think it's 18 inches. You gotta catch. It's hard to catch an 18-inch flounder around here, but normally what we do with flounder is when my friend Wright was not my friend, he's my brother-in-law's friend. He has a house on the island. When they're down, he has the I don't know what that is, some kind of freaking ocean bug. That's ugly. He has a boat, and we go flounder gigging. We use this really bright light, and we shine it. And what the flounder do is their mouth is underneath their flat body. They have the eyes on top, and their mouth is down here. So they see something on top of the water from those lights, and they turn upside down. And you see this white belly, and you just gig them. Boom. It's just like that. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, basically. But Vince, that's my brother-in-law. He texted Wright, and we haven't heard back. I doubt he's on the island, so I don't know if we're going to be doing that or not. But last year we took a charter fishing trip back on the back of the island, and we caught sea trout. We caught, I don't know, 5 or 6 sea trout. Yeah, yeah, gigging for, you can look it up on YouTube. There's plenty of channels on how to gig for flounder. I'm not sure it works on halibut, but I know you guys have a flounder over there on that, the left coast over there. I don't think it's the same thing as our flounder, but they're pretty much the same thing. They're just a different species or something like that. I don't know if they act the same way or not, but yeah, look it up. Flounder gigging. It's interesting. I was watching some of those, halibut they pull up like in Alaska and Canada and all that. Man, them things they're like a freaking, they're like a flounder on steroids. Sea trout. Look this one up, Phil. It's got two fangs on the front of it. Looks like a trout, like a regular freshwater trout, but it's a sea trout. It's speckled, but it has fangs, like vampire fangs. And when it closes its mouth, it has holes down here that its fangs go into. It's trippy, but it tastes like trout. Yeah, Hunter, that's my dream is to one day go to Alaska. I want to do Alaska. I would rather go to Alaska than Hawaii. And people say, "Yes, you're crazy." No, I would rather go to Alaska than Hawaii. Really. Yeah, it looks like a freaking trout. Phil, look it up. Sea trout. I think they're in the drum family. They're akin to red drum, black drum. Kevin, if I don't know something, I am gonna make it up. But no, I'm not making it up. And I grew up fishing around these parts, and yep, sea trout, speckled trout. That's another name for it. Uh, but redfish, speckled trout, they're big around here. Red drum is the same thing as redfish. We call it redfish. People call it red drum. People call it vampire fish because of the fangs. That's another name. Exactly. All you landlocked boys down here thinking I'm making stuff up. I'm not making this up. I don't know, man. Dang, bugs everywhere. I'd just give anything to go to Alaska. I really would. My two dream places I want to go is Ireland and Alaska. I'll take Alaska first, but no, this isn't brown trout or brook trout or rainbows. This is sea trout. Yep, Texas had red drum. We have red drum here. Same fish. We call it redfish, red drum, bull reds, puppy drums. Puppy drums are young redfish. We have a slot limit for those. I think it's between, I have to look it up, 18 and 30 inches is you can keep, but if it's under that 18 inches or if it's above 30 inches, you can't keep them. So we call them a slot fish here. I look. I say I got my. I'm gonna have to take the light here. I'll show you what it looks like, Phil. So you can see that's the sea trout. So I can get a picture of its fangs for you. And you can see that, and you see that it has fangs. This one has one fang, but That's sea trout right there. Or trout. We just call them trout here. Texas speckled trout. So speckled trout is another name for it. Speckled trout. That's it right there. We caught 5 of those last year. Well, I caught 1, and my niece, she caught 3, and then my brother-in-law caught 1. But my niece, she wore them out last year. I didn't say what you said, Phil. Yes, looks like reds are a giant version of the kingfish we call okay. Yeah, redfish, it's in the drum family, so it's close to a redfish as well. Redfish are just bulky. They look like a big, we call them bull reds because they look like they fight like a bull anyway. Yep, seafood every day for me, man. And the shrimp down here, I'm telling you what, Carolina shrimp, fresh off the boat, ain't nothing like it. Oysters are not in season. It's too hot down here for oysters right now. They're in the cold months, but we can get... Kevin, you know me, I'm not gonna... That was a joke. We did get some good, we got some good stuff in there, but you know, I can partake in a little bit of it. I know when to stop. I can, you know, overindulgence is a sin for me. So just a sip every now and then. Just a joke. I told Phil the same thing. I said I'm gonna try to do a live tonight after Chris if I'm sober enough. But I'm always sober. Having the usual. I got some cranberry and some pineapple juice tonight. And I hope the bugs haven't. And I can't tell. Somebody texted me, but I'll answer them back in a minute. Oh, that's protein. It's one thing about down here, when the lights go out, boy, the bugs are everywhere. You would not get my daughters out here. Trying to keep up, Phil. The mosquitoes aren't bad. I have no, oh, you sent me pics, okay, of your rooster. Okay, that's what the text was in. I'll check it in a minute, Phil. I don't have any mosquito spray on. That's one thing. It's too hot down here for mosquitoes. That's how hot it is. But they have a thing down here. It's called a palmetto bug. Yeah, I don't have any vodka in it, but I may have a little bit of vodka in it later because it does sound good. But this tastes good. Cranberry with pineapple juice. I usually do it with cranberry grape juice. That's what I usually do, but we didn't bring the grape juice, and we had pizza earlier, and my wife and her mother likes pineapple on their pizza. That's just wrong, in my opinion, but I saved the pineapple juice to put in my cranberry for later. That's just Phil's text again because I didn't read it the first time. Fudhorn. I love that name. I'm glad Phil didn't kill the rooster too. But yeah, you guys, if you guys don't have a Phil Rivara pipe, I'm telling you what, if there's no other pipe you ever buy, you need to buy you a Phil Rivara. The metal work on his pipes, even Kevin said the same thing, is a freaking phenomenal. And they're perfectly, you know, the ratio between stem to bowl, shank to bowl is perfect. So, you guys, and it ain't gonna break your bank. Help a brother out. So, it's hot. It's very hot. Look at this, K Woody. pipe cleaner, no problem. Just zoop. Get your K Woody too. Buy your Phil Rivara first. Yeah. If you haven't had Edisto from Cornell and Deal, good stuff. They are legit, Kevin. They are seriously legit. The Edisto I'm smoking, it starts out a little harsh, but I'm telling you, the bottom half of the bowl, it's good stuff. That's right, Phil. I mean, yep. And that's what we love about you. That's what I was talking to my father-in-law all day. We were talking, about California and stuff. I said, I've got friends out in California. I said, you get outside of not San Diego, San Francisco and Los Angeles. And I said, man, them people, they're not crazy. They're hardworking folks. So it's bronze, Kevin. Yep. Awesome. That, I don't know what you call it when it looks like, I don't know, pressed metal or, I don't know, hammered metal. That thing looks sweet. What'd you say, Todd? Robert? If I had to eat pineapple on pizza, I will, but I can't ruin a pizza like that. That's just wrong to me. It's Canadian bacon. We call it Canadian bacon. I don't know what Canadians call it. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to make fun of Canadians. We call it Canadian bacon. It's basically ham to me. But they put Canadian bacon and pineapple on it and call it a Hawaiian pizza. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Derek. It's ham to me. Bacon, you cannot, it's not bacon. I know. They have back bacon, and I understand that, but, just where I grew up, I'm not trying to be mean or anything to Canadians and Europeans. English. I have never had jalapeno on a pizza, but that does actually sound good, a jalapeno. Hammered metal. Thank you, Patrick. Exactly, Phil. What's Canadian ham? Canadian bacon is basically, what we're saying is Canadian bacon is ham. Mike had to chime in on that one. I knew it. So you Canadians, what do y'all call American bacon? American bacon, I guess. Or American ham, I don't know. But we have Canadian bacon and pineapple to put on our pizzas. I'm not asking about ham, Dan. I'm asking about bacon. What is American bacon called in Canada? Everything tastes like chicken, right? Soriano ham. I have some of that here. That's Spanish ham, I think. We also have some. It's not prosciutto, but it's an Italian. It's an Italian dry ham. I'm gonna put some of that on some pizzas Monday. I'm gonna do brick oven pizzas Monday. That was. Yep. We know kebabs like in the Middle East. Is like a big old cylinder of meat that they rotate as it cooks. They shave it, bacon. I love Mike. He's just, you know, Mike is Mike. He is who he is. Tells it like it is. I love that. Tell it like it is. It's bacon. But the Canadian bacon we get down here is about that big around. It's not big. They're just sliced that big around, and you get about 12 or 13 of them. And it tastes like smoked ham. Yep, that's what it is. The skewered meat. But this one, I'm sorry, everybody's, all right, Kevin, thanks, buddy. Hope you have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Skewered meat's called kebabs, but kebabs, like in the Middle East, they have, you know, they take this pole and they skewer like little flat things of meat, and they end up making like a little cone shape of it. And it's just solid meat, and it rotates as a fire on the side cooks it on the side, and they take this long blade, and they, as it cooks, they scrape that meat off, and it's just flakes of meat that they put, you know, put it in a sandwich or whatever. I think they call that kebabs. Yes, back bacon. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Oh, man. Yep, bacon, back oysters. Hey, Charlie. How you doing, brother? Yep, gyros are, you know, like, we have them down here. They're Greek pita breads and things like that. This is different. What I'm talking about. Maybe it's not called kebabs. I don't know. Never heard of that, Dan. But I'll eat anything. It don't, you know. Shawarma. Sounds pretty good. Well, I heard that Higgins had some rabbit that he's been eating. He's been getting in his garden. I don't know if Higgy's really been eating them, but rabbit's a fine meal. Squirrel's good too. I've had squirrel. Turtle. We used to eat turtle all the time. We were, it's a funny story here for you guys. Me and my father-in-law and my brother-in-law, we love to cut up and do stupid stuff, really. I'm going to have to look up what the name of it is and let you know. I saw a video on it. I watched it. I may be butchering the name. I don't know. I've never had soft shell turtles. But anyway, we're here on Edisto Island. And the turtle nest have, you know, they put 3 rebarbs in it. And then they put this orange tape around it. Let you know there's a turtle nest there. And I'm telling you, turtles are more protected than humans. You know, you can't mess with a turtle. Not around here. Nope. Humans are, you know, fair game, whatever. But turtles. So I told my father-in-law, I said, we should go get us about a dozen eggs and just boil them up and go bury them in the sand and take a video of that turtle nest, and then take a video of us digging up like an egg and say, hey, Vinny, look what I found. Egg. Hey, catch, man. And start throwing turtle. It's really chicken eggs. I would never dig up a turtle egg, but I thought that would be a funny video until I got to thinking about it real. I'd probably go to jail because, man, they'll put you in jail if you touch a turtle egg around here. I was like, yeah, let's just dig up some chicken eggs and act like it's turtle eggs. But people don't play around here with the turtles. We still might do it, though. No turtles were harmed in this video as I take a video. I mean, on the island, you can't, all the restaurants, shawarma. Yes, I believe that's it. I think that's what Patrick said too. So you're probably right. Alligator snapping turtle is not fair game, but snapping turtle is. There's a difference between regular snapping turtle and alligator snapping turtle. But anyway, the restaurants around here don't even serve plastic straws. They're all paper straws, because there was a video that came out like 3 years ago that showed a turtle with a plastic straw in its nose. So now they've outlawed plastic straws. So I don't know. Exactly, Charlie. You mess with a turtle around here, and you're going to get crucified, I'm telling you. We were out fishing last year, and it was at night. We were down on the beach, surf fishing, and this four-wheeler was coming down the beach. Had its bright lights on, running down there, I mean, white lights. And it was coming right towards us. And I'm like, these fools don't see us. So I got my phone, this phone right here, this light. That's all I did was shine it at them, let them know that we're fishing there. Guess what? It was the Turtle Patrol. And they came to me and said, you can't have lights out here because it confuses turtles. And I said, well, your freaking headlights on your four-wheeler, they're brighter than this little light here. What about y'all's light? And he didn't really say anything. He just said, you can't have lights out here. It's got to be red. And he's riding up down the beach with his bright lights on. So, whatever. Nice. Hey, Odie. I don't think I spoke to you, Odie. I didn't know you come in. How you doing, brother? Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you about the snapping turtle. I just didn't say hey to you. Yes, we got to have them freaking red filters. Except for the people that are protecting turtles. They can ride up and down the beach on their four-wheelers with whatever lights they want to, but I shine a little iPhone light at them so I don't get run over by those idiots, and I get a talking to. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm all about, you know, I don't want to go out and murder turtles, but I'm just saying, you know, if a turtle and a human was drowning, they would save the turtle around here. We actually saw a turtle today. It didn't come ashore. We were out on the beach. I tried to get a video of it, but you couldn't see it. It was out. Its head would stick up. Its head's bigger than my hand. I mean, it's a big old head. They're cool. I mean, I'm the moon. Follow me, exactly. Hey, I'll be like the Pied Piper. If they come up, if I see them hatch out, I'll shine the light all the way down the water. I'll help them out as best I can. You know, I was watching a Discovery Channel video, and they showed a turtle hatch. And they showed all the birds coming down and eating all the turtles. And all these people were filming it. I'm like, why don't y'all save the turtles? These dang seagulls are eating all these freaking turtles. They said like 1 in 1,000 turtles, little baby turtles, actually make it. I mean, that's, you know, they don't have much of a chance anyway. But I'm like, if y'all are so fixated on saving turtles, y'all sitting there filming all these seagulls just having a smorgasbord on these suckers. But I guess this film crew was making more money at filming the baby turtles getting eaten than saving them. I don't know. It's always about the money. But turtle's a good meal, but just not baby turtles. We were in a boat one time. We were frog gigging. And I was probably 12, 13. I was with my cousin, Shannon. And he's about a year younger than mine. So we was in this John boat. We're frog gigging, shining light. The frogs just freeze and you gig them. And he saw this head come up out of the water, and it was a big, you know, snapping turtle head. He gigged it. He gigged it on top of the head. We couldn't get the gig out of the head of the turtle. So he had to drag it to the boat, and this old farmer, we drug it up on this bank, and we were yelling for help, trying to get our gig back. And he come down, he grabbed his axe. He wasn't happy. and he ended up chopping off the turtle's head. And then Shannon took it back. His mom and dad cooked the turtle up, and the turtle had eggs inside of it, and they eat those eggs. They crack those eggs and eat the eggs out of that turtle. I didn't have any of that, and I don't, I know it's true because we gigged the turtle and they ate it, and all of them told me that, so I don't have a reason to doubt them, but I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, those dang turtles, I'm telling you, those sea turtles, they're huge. I'm sure if they chomped down on your arm or something, they would break your arm square off. I don't think they're very aggressive, but anyway. So we're waiting on high tide. We still got about 2 or 3 hours before we're going out fishing tonight. It's going to be a long night. I'm going to sleep probably half the day tomorrow. See what we get tonight, boys. So thank you guys for showing up with me here at Edisto. I'm going to go in and cool off before we start getting the gear together, and hope we have some luck with some fish. And all right, let's see, soft shell turtle, what is it? Fish jello. Nah. Exactly. Well, I appreciate you guys showing out with me, and had a good time tonight. So I will see you guys hopefully Thursday. Yep, we're going to go out and try to do it there, Charlie. We'll probably catch more sharks than anything, but that's okay. Well, I hope you all have a great night, great rest of the week, and God bless y'all.